I'm Susie, and I'll be walking you through your second basics video series. In today's series, we're going to use the same balloons, and we will get started with a couple of quads since we learned how to do that on basic 1. Again, what we want to do is take the balloon, your 5-inch balloon, you're going to have 8 of them, and put the balloon down to that first nodule, and we're going to give the first quad 4 pumps, and the second quad we're going to use are going to require 2 pumps. So 4 pumps. Again, we're going to take it off, hold it between these 2 fingers, and make a duplet. And just remember, you're pulling these balloons quite tight as you're tying the knot. You're going to wrap it twice, tie it once, and a nice round form looks good. Duplet, duplet, making the quad, and then I've got ahead of time and made a second quad with the 5-inch balloons requiring 2 pumps each. So what we'll want to do is take your balloon, put it upside down, get yourself hands-free, make sure that the inflation valve is going this way and not this way, because you'll want to just slide your first larger set quad right in the middle of that inflation valve, and then just flip these balloons over so that it locks it in place. And then you want to take your second quad and nestle it right in here so that the balloons are not stacked on top of each other. Take your string and just do a little figure 8, and then with your hand, your finger, just push the middle and pull that string out so that this is really nice and tight, so that it gives you a nice look. So anytime you put a collar onto an orb or a bubble, it just really makes all the difference in the world. These are just guidelines. I want you to be artists in this. I want you to take artist license and create your own everything, because that's what you do. So with this, I'm not going to do it today, but you could always get some different colored curling ribbon, and this could come down the base of it. There's just a numerous amount of things you can do. This is just your basic design. You can even do 3 quads on here with a smaller, so you've got 4 pumps, 2 pumps. You could even go with 1 pump here and have 3. I mean, it's really fun to play with it and get diversified with it. Okay, now we're going to use our 260s. And the 260s are going to be about the same story as in basic 1. You're going to go 8 pumps. Bring them together, let out a little bit of air so that you have a tie room. Wrap it twice. Tie it once. And this time we're going to go with the 4. So I'm going to bring this together, twist it 3 times, bring this together, twist it once, and this is what I mean by the 4, or the X. So I'll make another one of those by just blowing this up, letting out some air. Once the air's let out, the possibility of you popping one of these gets really low because it's just so soft. So again, I'm going to take my thumb and then put my hand next to it, bring it together, bring this together, pull it as I'm twisting it, and these 2 will just kind of sit at the base of the balloon, and then these are going to decorate the string. So this time, something different. What we have is a triplet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same story, letting out some air. Wrapping it twice, tying it once, making sure it's nice and tight by pulling these 2. Now this time I'm going to make this round circle into 3 instead of 4 increments. So I'm going to go about 1/3 out, pinch it, twist it, take these 2 together, pinch it, and twist it. And at this point I can just kind of gently make this into just a gentler shape. So this is art. Not every single piece has to be exactly the same, and they won't be, because you're just giving it your best effort. That's all we ask. So I have some tying room here. Pulling it out, and again going in about a third, pinching it, twisting it, bringing this together, pinching it, twisting it, and then I can kind of manipulate the shape of these. Okay, now for decoration. We're just going to take the lighter color on top, wrap it around, darker color on the bottom, wrap it around, and then I'm going to cover the base, which is my weight. Wrap it around. Wrap it around. Again, super cute, relatively easy. The more you do this, the better you'll get, and you'll have these in your department, and people will just come by and say, wow, you've really done great things. And it's relatively simple, but people aren't doing this yet. So I'm glad that you're paying attention and that you're excited to really elevate the look of your department.